Hello, creative friends. This is Joy. So, another quick art journal page in my Dinah Wakely Mixed Media Journal. And this page actually started out where I just like used up paint from other projects. And so then I came and I added some more of the black and some more of the orange to try to kind of give this somewhat of a background to do an art journal page on. And then I took this packaging and decided to put some white back onto the page, but the packaging had some kind of red on it, so it ended up making like pink, and it didn't really stamp real well on the page. And so by the time, I got done messing around with it, I'm like, this is probably the ugliest art journal page I've ever seen in my life. I was not happy, but I'm like, moving on, I'm over it, so whatever. So I decided maybe, if I cover it up, it'll look better. Here I decided maybe if I added some yellow, because I had put some, yellow in the background, maybe if I do some yellow dots here, that will help. No, that didn't help. Maybe a little bit that helped, but it still, I just was really not liking this art journal page and the way it was going. But I decided to just continue to roll with it and try to do something with it. So, anyway, let's see what else did I do. Oh, yeah, so then I'm adding more. Let's do some like white circles on here. Maybe that will help. But yeah, no matter what I did to this page, it just nothing seemed to work, or at least I didn't think it nothing it worked, and I just thought it was ugly. So I went through my stash and I pulled out some things out of. I have a journal that I stamped all of my stamps in. So I got this girl and I got these different sayings. That was the journal that I did all the stamping in. And then I found a quote, and I figured I'd put the quote on this journal strip here, and put that on the page, and then put those other little sayings on the tag. But I wanted to add a little bit of something extra to the tag. So I got the chevron and some brown ink and decided to put some of that on the tag to kind of give it a little bit of something extra, because I have some washi tape I was going to put on that white strip that had some chevrons on it. So I got some string to add to my tag that's in a black and a gray stripe to kind of somewhat match the background. And then here's the washi tape that I added to this strip. And then I added my quote on top of it. And the quote's kind of a long quote, so I won't read the whole thing, but at the end there's pictures that you can see if you want to read what the quote says. And then I have these three things that say, "You are enough, you radiate beauty, and be kind to yourself," which came with the stamp of the faces. It's a stamp set from Dinah Wakely as well. And so once I put those on the tag using a glue stick, I decided to grab my Prismacolor color pencils to color her the face with that. So I just quickly did a coloring of the girl's face with the Prismacolor pencils. And, I'm really been having a lot of fun doing these art journal pages in this journal. So I've just been, having all kinds of fun just creating art journal pages again. I wanted her shirt green, but then I felt like it should be kind of have some yellow to match the background, so it's kind of a yellowish green. So then once I get all that done, I get my glue dots and use that to glue everything onto the page. And so that's what I'm doing here, is putting glue dots on the tag, and then I put a little bit of extra glue stick on the back of those little tags and use the glue dots to glue the face down to the page, and then that quote strip. And then I decided once I got everything affixed to the page that I would use the brown ink to go around the edges to add like a border. But then I really liked how it was making the page look, so I started covering up even other areas of the page, which you'll see, and around the girl. So that's pretty much the art journal page for today. If you like this video, you can give me a thumbs up, or you can leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Or you could subscribe to my channel to see more. And you know, it was interesting. Once I was done with this, I think this turned out to be one of my favorite pages. I really liked the way it turned out. So yeah, I decided to make her a little bit more distressed with the ink. And I believe, yep, that's pretty much the page for today. Thank you for stopping by and watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.